Alright, guys, Cole said it. You are looking live. Survivor Series War Games. And first foray into trying this live on YouTube. So, if I need to make any adjustments on any audio or anything like that, people just let me know. But last time I tried was, well, we had been doing this on Twitch previously, and I tried. It was Bad Blood, and I got through. I think it was the Punk and McIntyre match, and then I just started having tech problems, so I didn't even try with Crown Jewel after that. So I figured if I'm gonna have problems on Twitch, might as well do them here, right on YouTube. And then I don't need to do any editing or anything like that, but here we go. Ready to begin with the women's War Games match. I probably will do what I was doing on Twitch previously, which is I'm going to stop the stream in between matches, so don't go anywhere. Just stay on the channel and refresh. Gives me a little bit of a quick break in between with the commercials. But here we are. Here comes Bianca. I really think that I don't know. I kind of think the heels are gonna win this one, Team Liv, but that's a total guess. I kind of have some not like strong opinions on this match, but some people might find them controversial, but not anything that I haven't said in any of the previous reactions that I've done to the WWE PLEs, which I'm still getting used to saying that. I still want to call them pay-per-views. But I don't think this should be a War Games match. I'm just going to say it right now. To me, this doesn't feel like it needs to be a War Games match, and there's not really any real reason for there to be two of them. It's kind of like putting a hat on a hat, as they would say. But this doesn't feel like strong enough of an issue here to be in War Games, other than Liv and Rhea Ripley. I still think they should start giving the women some of their own like traditions. If they're gonna do a men's War Games match every year, don't just give the women a War Games match. Let them do. My idea was bring back the traditional 5-on-5 matches, and let the women do that this year. And then next year, whoever's got the hottest feud going into it, which it's obviously the bloodline stuff that can't be argued here for tonight. Then that could be the War Games match. So, if there's a women's feud that's really hot next year when Survivor Series comes around, then they get the War Games and the men get their traditional. I'm just not a fan of doing two of the exact same stipulation match on the same night. It doesn't even really have anything to do with it being the women or not. But who wants to bet that Io Sky jumps off the top of the cage in this match? I think she's done it in every War Games she's been a part of, which has been a lot of them, because she was in a bunch in NXT. There's a lot of trust issues on this team, though, so that's why I'm kind of leaning towards Team Liv Morgan. And what's going on with Jade? What do people think is happening? There's been conflicting stories that she's injured, that she's not injured. I think it came from Meltzer that she's injured, so that makes me really question. And I think it was PW Insider that said she wasn't, so based off of the sources, I would go with PW Insider just because I did used to do that kind of stuff and had to really follow them, and PW Insider is correct much more frequently than Dave Meltzer. It's just, for some reason, Dave Meltzer has the bigger audience. Probably because of longevity, I guess, or I don't know. Some of the crazy stuff he comes up with or gets fed. Bailey starting, huh? So why was Bailey like... Why is Bailey even trying to be part of this? I mean, I know she's friends with Naomi. But, like I said, it really seems like... I know Io's got a title shot coming up, so her and Nia kind of have an issue. And then obviously Liv and Rhea have an issue. But other than that, the majority of the other issues in this match seem to be within their teams. Like Tiffany and Nia, and then Bailey and Bianca. I can't tell who's always coming out anymore because of the music. Thank God I saw that Def Rebel is gonna be out the door when their deal expires. I think at the end of this year, maybe. I'm not sure. Where's my phone? I pocketed it. I can't remember where I saw that. I think I did see that Def Rebel is out the door. I think they should bring either if they're not gonna bring Jim Johnston back, which I know he's older, so that could be kind of eh. If that's not the case, I think they should try to get CFOs back. But I believe I also saw that they were gonna be using more mainstream music artists for their stuff moving forward. I don't know if I'm a huge fan of that. I kind of like being able to have like the actual music when you play the video games and stuff. So does that mean WWE is going to actually license all this real music? You know, it's one thing for them to license one like they do for Punk or whatever. But are they going to do that for the whole roster? I'm not sure. I think in-house music is still the way to go. They were talking Tiffany possibly cashing in on the Countdown show, but she didn't even come out with the briefcase. Which that wouldn't have made any sense for that to happen anyways. I picked Team Liv to win this, and when she just came out, I immediately just got a feeling of, I feel like Rhea might make her tap out. Like, that might be how they finish this. That's a choice. Start with Nia. I pulled my phone out too, and I totally forgot what I was going to look up. Oh yeah, that yeah. I forgot. Oh, that Meltzer report, yeah. And PW Insider. I think Meltzer was reporting Jade out for 3 months to up to a year. And it was definitely PW Insider that said, like, nah, she's actually not hurt at all, so. Who knows? Again, I'm more inclined to believe PW Insider, but WWE is known to feed those guys false information. Oh, we're already... What was Bayley ducking there? She was ducking nothing. Nia's hair is crazy tonight. It looks like a lion's mane. That's nuts. Huge. Do something! Who was that, you know, her hair reminds me of that... What the hell was the name of that girl in TNA? Anybody remember? She was really big. I'm pretty sure she was, I don't think she was Samoan. I think she was Tongan. She was tall. And I cannot think of her name for the life of me. Somebody let me know. Somebody look it up. So I don't have to pull my phone out of my pocket again. I don't think she lasted for too long. Look out, cameraman. Elbow. They said that right into the camera mic. Ugh. That was worse than a John Cena spot call. She literally... Did she not see the camera right there? Why did she have to be so loud? Elbow. Come on now. Alright. I don't want to poop all over this match the whole time since it just started. I need to look up who that girl from TNA was because it's gonna bother me. I'm pretty sure she was Tongan. I don't even know how to... How do I Google this girl if I don't even know what her name was? Roster and alumni. That might do it. Oh god, this is massive. It would take me forever. I can picture her, but I just can't think of her name. And I'm almost positive that she was Tongan. Why is Nia always so obsessed with her hole on TV? Falling on her hole, now she's wiping her hole. What the hell was this girl's name? Nia kind of looks like her a little bit. I think the one I'm thinking of was taller, though. Who knows if she's even on this list I found. I was hoping somebody would pop it in the comments. Found some list on SmackDown. hotel, hopefully. She's on here, but I don't see her. Who's next? Looks like Naomi. Why she weren't? Take the birthday hat off. I don't know how good this list is that I found because it has Sol Ruka listed as a former teen. Yeah, chick I'm thinking of isn't on there. I can't think of her name. I give up on that. I had Sol Ruka listed as a former TNA star, and that is not the case.
Look at this unique offense. Nia Jax Naomi came so close to winning the WWE Women's Championship a couple of weeks back. If it wasn't for Candice LeRae and Tiffany Stratton. Curious to see if the familiarity that Naomi's gained with Nia Jax.
She slid under that clothesline way after the clothesline. Oh, God. Is that like Nikita Lyons' move?
Fantastic double team by Bayley and Naomi. And again, both women realizing you can't win the match in this instance, even though you haven't decided it finished. Yeah, but you can take out one of the most
Kendo. She barely even swung that. Oh, and she got hit with the handle. Ow. Ow. Oh, a little skibbity toilet. TL Hopper reference. Leave a like if you remember TL Hopper, aka the dirty white boy from Smoky Mountain. I must have been too busy trying to find out who that TNA wrestler that I can't think of is to see the toilet seat gets. Oh boy, stink face. So is that technically... Is that incest because they're related? I know it's by, like, marriage and it's distant. Oh, boy. I don't think I've ever seen Nia do a back body drop. Tiffany let her sidestep her. Let's be real. She wasn't in no hurry to get in there. Here comes some more plunder, baby. What are you looking for, Candice? She's looking for something specific. Oh! Alright, we're getting sloppy already. It's like... Duck your heads, everybody. Here comes the chair. Those were some weak-ass chair shots. I still think this would have been better off as just a traditional Survivor Series match. There really is not any need to do 2 WarGames matches in one night. Just like they used to do the 2 Hell in a Cells when the Hell in a Cell was a pay-per-view. But there's still plenty of time. Let's see what else they can do here. I feel like I've said that like at least to myself every year at WarGames.
Knees to the face of Bailey, and then she landed on the spine of Naomi.
Mostly because it does seem to sometimes get a little bit more sloppy in the women's matches, which we've already seen some of that in this one.
Well, Bailey tells the story of how important Candice was in the early portions of her career. She was trying to make it to NXT and WWE. Candice has been very upset, very bitter, very jealous toward Bailey because, she believes Bailey stole her spotlight. That Bailey got a lot of opportunities to rise and shine before Candice did here. Oh, and Candice bounced face first off the steel chair.
The first chair stack of the night.
At least in the mind of Candice LeRae, there's only one solution to that issue. You need to steal the spotlight back. Now Bailey setting up the chairs.
Oh, what is this? What is this going to be? 3D? Is that what they were looking for? Or a 1D?
Nia and Candice look working very well together here. Things are about to get even.
Oh, this is... Oh, no. She's going to do the moonsault. No way. Oh, that was kind of... Man, that wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. It wasn't as cool as I thought it was going to be. She kind of like rolled over her legs. I think they messed up. I don't think they should have cut Indy Hartwell. That was surprising. Like, how do you cut her? You're currently using her on TV, but you don't cut, like... I mean, isn't frickin' Amos still under contract? And, like, we haven't even seen him in... I don't even remember. The Royal Rumble, maybe? I think that was the last time. Because obviously MVP's gone. So that was a bit of a shocker, letting Indy go. Oh yeah, and who thinks who do you think took out Jade? Drop it in the comments. It might not matter for a really long time if she actually is out for... You know, if she does have the neck thing and she's out for a year, then we won't get a payoff for a really long time. We get like a who ran over Stone Cold angle again, like who took out Jade Cargill. You just don't get the answer until a year later. And they can reveal it to be Rikishi. He did it for The Rock. I took out Jade Cargill for The Rock. If you're not gonna swing the chair. Put it down. That would have sucked because that chair was not flat. A lot of the stuff with the chair in this hasn't looked great thus far. Like the drop kick into the chair, into the opponent. Alright, who's next? Who's next?
Remember, Bailey is in this matchup because of the attack on Jade Cargill. Jade, of course, Bianca.
Where'd the clock go? Why'd they take it away? Did it mess up? Usually they only take it away off the screen if it messed up. So this is probably Tiffany, because Candice jumped her last time. Unless Tiffany's purposely waiting until the end. Oh, never mind. No, here she comes. Well, we gotta have a trash can in the ring so that Io can put it on top of herself and then jump off the top of the cage. It's become like a Survivor Series tradition or a WarGames tradition. How about a spine buster? That looked bad. They need to work on their, what do they call that? The catapult? Used to do it all the time back in my day. Catapult in the corner. That was definitely planned, Michael Cole. Damn, they added like way more ads to the mat too. I'm just noticing. True Classic, Diablo 4, Sonic, and the Prime one. They're really pimping that thing out. Domination. Not real. I mean, other teams kind of had some spots. I don't know if it's just been dominating. So Rhea and Liv are definitely going to be last, right? Weak chair shot. Stop using it if you're not going to swing it. These are like Hulk Hogan hitting the giant chair shots. You know, if we're going to rip on Hogan for having weak chair shots 30 years ago, we got to keep the same energy. Because, like, pretty much every chair shot in this match has been weak AF. Alright, yeah, Io's next. Saving Rhea for last. Rhea's mask kind of reminds me of a little bit like the old Undertaker Phantom of the Opera. Not in like terms of the look, but it looks like it might be that kind of like same kind of material, like a rubbery but protective. Because she had the broken orbital bone. What did I tell you? She's going to climb to the top, and she's going to put it over herself and jump off the top of the cage. She does the same thing every year. She even got strings so she can do it, so she can climb up. Is it unique? Didn't she do the same thing last year? Or the year before? Or both of those years? Well, Candace is up there, so maybe they got something different planned, and I'll eat my words. Nom 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 nom. Oh no. That doesn't look right. Oh my god. She lost her grip. Io looked like she was laughing about it. Man, her drop kicks are great, the missile drop kick, but the way that she lands it with the flat back, I don't know, it's tough to watch, especially knowing she's had the neck problems in the past.
So much fun to watch. Activity showing off as well. Stratton, a world-class gymnast in her own right.
Man, I done ordered a WWE pay-per-view, and god dang cheerleading competition just broke out. They done doing cartwheels and everything. Yes, thank you, EO, swinging that. She hit her with the wrong side of the chair, though. And again, oh,
Delivering chair shots to the opposition.
you gotta flip the chair around, EO.
The bullet train from Io Sky. Keep your eyes on Jax. Oh,
And she got clobbered by Mufasa. I said Simba. Naya and her Mufasa hair tonight. Yeah, live in Rhea for last. It only makes sense.
Raquel heading into the WarGames structure for a third time in
Still good to see Raquel back after all the problems she had there with that skin condition.
Morgan's championship. Back in the night that Dominic Mysterio was hanging above the ring inside a shark tank.
I say there's another table there.
If there's anything more unsettling at this moment than the grin on
What else are you looking for?
Cole's weaponry from underneath the ring. Raquel has bad intentions.
Isn't there enough stuff in there already? What the?
And now, Raquel using
Why did she pull the... She pulled the table out and then didn't even put it in the ring. What the hell was the point of that?
talking about the power advantage that Nia Jax possessed that was then
That was weird.
Bianca Belair.
Strange.
Certainly the power
Show the TV. Yeah, sorry, I can't do that. It's called copyright, my brother. You can sign up for for Peacock though. I think it's only like
Nia Jax again from behind.
$6 or something.
Nia is just bullying everyone in her path. Well, she's been doing that for the better part of the
WWE is brutal on their copyrights. Absolutely brutal.
champion. And now, scary thought to have Raquel and Nia working
Which is why when I was doing this on Twitch before, I would put in a little bit of
this ring. She'll be the next entrant.
the audio, and that was even starting to become an issue.
Rhea, of course, taken out of action by Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez. The attack
I can provide commentary though.
center parking lot in Orlando, Florida.
Hey, Chris Division, thanks for stopping by. Nice to see you. This is actually the first time I'm doing a live reaction here on YouTube.
Let's not overlook that minor detail. That's a game changer. Look at this. Double power bombs incoming into the
The "We Want Mommy" chant sounds very similar to one that used to be used in the Attitude Era.
double stack destruction by Jackson Rodriguez.
That's that sounded a little bit like "We Want Puppies," but I know that's not what they were going for.
I think Rhea is going to be facing a 4-on-1 situation when she gets in the ring for it.
I think Rhea is gonna get in the ring and start whooping some ass.
We approach the 10-second mark. Everybody knows what
Dream Team on Survivor Series. Are we talking what, men's or women's or just in general? I can definitely give you one. I'll just give you one for each. For men's, I would definitely go Randy Orton, because I think he's been sole survivor the most times in Survivor Series matches. So I would take Randy Orton. Oh, and for WarGames, that's right. Boy, for WarGames, that kind of changes it a little bit. Well, not really. I'll still take Randy Orton. I will take... Oh, that's tough. Because a lot of them were NXT, too. Yeah, for WarGames, I think I would take... Give me Randy Orton. Give me Jacob Fatu. I'm huge on... Jacob Fatu is going to be a big deal, I think. Give me him. Give me Kevin Owens. give me, boy. I'll take Bronson Reed. I've been super impressed with him lately. I think he's going to do some cool stuff tonight. That's 4. And then I will, and then I'll go with Cody Rhodes, the son of the guy who invented the match. That'll be my 5, I guess. That's pretty much just of guys that are around today. Oh, she broke the... They done broke the commode. Rhea just got hit in the back with a chair, and I'm not exactly sure that was supposed to happen at that moment in time, maybe. I don't know. Finally, at least they're, like, swinging the weapons, though. Bulldog on the toilet lid. Oh, stop it. That holy-ish chant is not deserved. Stop it with the headbutts, girl. That's how you did your face. Alright, what's Liv gonna do? She's gotta have, like... She's gotta have something up her sleeve here. Because it's just her and Rhea right now. Is she gonna not leave the cage? Get in there, girl. Yeah, she says, I'm outie. She wasn't gonna face her right now. Oh, she got a ball bat. Okay. That makes a little more sense. She even bedazzled it. Ooh. I think Liv, this is like... She's really hit her stride with this version of her character. Oh, it's Rhea looking House of Blackish. She got some she borrowed some of Buddy's makeup. Oh boy. Oh, okay, yep. Well, it's definitely not a real baseball bat. That's for sure. She would be, like, half dead if that was a real baseball bat. She got cuffs. Liv, you dirty little demon. I mean, it's WarGames. I guess it's all good. It's all good in loving WarGames. This cameraman in between the rings has been in a bit of a compromising position a couple of different times now. I do not envy him. He is working for it tonight. Oh, that was brutal by Tiffany. This is when someone could get hurt. There's a lot of bodies laying around. How about a code breaker?
And Bailey now. Sunset flip bomb into the turnbuckle. No rest for the weary inside of WarGames. Samoa drop. And they do it.
Only two. Only two. I don't think I'd be kicking out of any Nia Jax Samoan drops. Oh, what is this? Are they gonna meet in the... Oh, we're gonna get dueling dives. Dueling dives. Yeah, Io's gonna use the trash can again, though. Called it. Called it. No, she's not. Is she gonna moonsault this time? No way. Alright. That's different. No. Oh my god, that's okay. That was cool. I'll give him that. That was cool. Moonsault with the trash can covering your head is pretty crazy off the top of the cage, but in general, I'm not usually a massive fan of those spots because it just looks like the people in the ring are just kind of like standing there waiting to catch you. Which that's what they were doing there too. But they do that every time they do that kind of spot. Everyone will certainly remember it though, so I get why they do it. Why do they have so much rope? What does she got? Oh, there's the briefcase. I knew there was a reason why she... There had to be a reason why she didn't have it come out. She could cash in right now. She's not gonna, though. I don't think. Could be either one. They're both down. Yeah, I had a feeling there was... I knew they probably would tease it, but I had a feeling if they... It would just get broken up. Because it doesn't really make sense for them to do it here. How the hell did Raquel get handcuffed? A little bit of sleight of hand there by Rhea Ripley. Apparently she's a magician. She's a magician too. You're getting tables. Can't you see that they're setting them up right now? They just are having a hard time figuring out how to do it. Oh, God. I think you're in trouble, Candice. Well, maybe not. Or was she? We didn't even really get to see it. I thought she countered, but apparently not. Oh, there it is. Why did Bianca land flat on her ass for no reason? She didn't bring Io into WWE. She brought her in, brought her to the main roster. Semantics, Cole. Semantics. Nia's gonna end up going through that table. They have to do something to neutralize her. Yeah, here it comes. Oh, she literally just kicked her in the snatch. Ooh, God. That was a bad bump too. That was a bad. It looked like a bad bump for Nia there. Why would you get rid of the bat? Oh, that's it. No, Rhea's right there. Never mind. Now she's gonna get her hands on her. Raquel's gonna save her. Too close. Oh no. She actually gonna hit this on Ripley? No, Rhea's about to get up. No. No way. What are we gonna do? I feel like there's a riptide through the table coming here to finish this. Yeah, I think that's what's gonna happen. Yep, they're in position. Yep, here it is. This is it. Oh, man. Game over. That's a 3 count. Ah, I thought Team Morgan was going to win that one, but I don't mind being wrong. Overall, I would say that match was... It was okay. There were some fun spots, but there was also a lot of, like, really weak usage of the weapon. Like, obviously weak. But what do I know? I'm an old head at this point. I do think the the men's war games will be much more interesting. Obviously, the storyline is way hotter. But decent match overall. We'll have some title matches coming up after this, probably 3 in a row. I don't imagine would the Hardy Boys fit for... I would say yes, but it depends. Like, I just know because they're so much older now at this point. I could definitely see, like, them doing, like, a safe kind of, as safe as possible, kind of a crazy spot in a war game. So yeah, I could see that. I would just be very very choosy on, like, what you had them do. Just because you got to remember Matt was, it was thought that he was going to have to retire before he even went to AEW. That was why his team with Bray Wyatt kind of split up. It was because Matt's lower back and his, I think it was his pelvis, They were starting to fuse together from all the years of compression and compression, like lots of leg drops. Like he's known for obviously the leg drop off the top of the cage against Edge. And Jeff went a long time in his career without any injuries, but that hasn't been so much the case in recent years. I mean, they're just older now, so that was probably the longest answer of all time. But yes, they could definitely work in a WarGames match, but if I was booking it, I would be very choosy on what I had them do for spots. I wouldn't let them do anything overly crazy. All right. Choppa needed 4 more guys, would say Alex and Chris, and then Jeff and Matt. Depends on who the opponents are, because that is that's like 4 out of your 6 there are all really small guys. So if your opponents have some big dudes, might be in a little bit of trouble. But yeah, I kind of see what you're going for there. All right, guys, we're gonna take a quick break. Make sure you come on back. I'll be back with the next match, which will be for one of the titles, probably the IC or the US.